Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Back with another. I just did a pastry stout review earlier. Now I have a hazy double IPA. Another Victorian brewery. These guys are known as Goodland Brewing Co. They're out of Traralgon, which is Gippsland, which is the other side of Melbourne to where I'm at. And this is their GOOEY hop candy, part of their milk bar series. They've got a lot of beers in the milk bar series. They're sort of a mixture of different styles. Sours, stouts, IPAs. Anything that they can add a bit of sort of sweetness to in some sort of form. Love the can artwork, pretty cool, and matches my jumper. So yeah, this one is known as a hazy double IPA with hop keef, incognito, hyper boost, 9.2% ABV. And cheers. Speaking of hop keef, cheers to Keef in the chat. Good to see you again, brother. So I've gone the posh class for this one. I've got a feeling this beer will have a little hype to it. I had to do an IPA. I just felt like one. So I did try this one during a tasting event a couple of weeks ago. I had all their core range. I had, I think, 2 limited IPAs, 2 limited sours, and maybe would have been a stout of some kind. But yeah, they were really good. And one thing that impressed me with these guys is everyone involved in the business is like a family member. So like the girl that was doing the tasting, like the sales sort of side of it, she's like cousins with the brewers. And then you've got like aunties and uncles and mums and dads and brothers and sisters, and they're all involved. It's pretty cool. And they all sort of have a crack at everything. Like even the girl that was doing the tasting said she's had a go at some of the brewing. And so I find that cool. I think that's awesome. So let's get into it. Hope you're still sipping on one, Keith, brother. Looks very nice in the glass. Probably not as bright as what it is in reality. It's more of like a bright orange, like medium orange. Looks a bit duller in the camera. But yeah, one finger head. I would say mild carbonation, hazy appearance, probably medium body. Let's go a whiff. We'll see what hops it's got in it. Cheers, Juzzy. What are you smashed a few optimums today? That's cool. Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it, dude? This is like some good quality shit. These guys are out of Traralgon in Gippsland. They're like, yeah, very family oriented brewery. Very cool. So on the back it says GOOEY Hop Candy is a hazy double IPA drenched at next gen hop oils. Next gen hop oils. Motueka Sub-Zero Hop Keef, Citra Hyper Boost, Centennial Incognito, Superdelic, and Citra. The barley, wheat, and oat malt base keeps things creamy, while waves of resinous, gooey hop magic coat your palate for a bold, hazy hop candy experience. Brewed and canned by Goodland Brewing Co. And it's just got their address. Pretty cool. Let's get into it. I did start to smell it, but yeah, didn't get any further. Cheers, Angie. Good to see you again. So it's got like I would describe it sort of as like a sherbety orange, like a candy orange, and maybe some like tangerine. I'm getting like some apricot and some peach. It's like, yeah, citrusy stone fruit, but like got some good sweetness to it. Maybe like some lemon zest. I feel like I'm getting like some melon, like a honeydew melon, and some mango. There's a lot going on, very complex. I'd say like a bready, biscuity base, slightly grassy. Smells good. I need to taste this bad boy. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you're definitely getting like orange, like tangerine, mango, maybe even some grapefruit. Very citrusy. Maybe some berry note there too. Yeah, I feel like yeah, honeydew melon, rock melon, something like that. Maybe a touch of passion fruit. Slightly sort of prickly carbonation, prickly pear. No, no prickly pear, just prickly. Yeah. This glass was so fucking expensive, Keith. It's the company's called Denver and Liley. They're American, but my favorite bar in Melbourne did a collab with them, and this is what they come up with. So it's sort of specially designed by the brewery and the company. It's not quite a teku or tiku or whatever they call them, but yeah, just unreal for like getting the most out of a beer and very durable. Like it's, you'd think it'd be delicate, but I've dropped it quite a few times and it's held. So yeah, you can tell it's like really well made. It was funny. I copped a lot of shit when I bought it. Like everyone's going, "Oh, bougie boy," and all that shit. And then half the people that have been mocking me have been buying it themselves. I'm a trendsetter, baby. Just some of my Melbourne beer mates were giving me shit about it. It's good to have a like that one really good glass that you can keep going back to. But yeah, you'll find with most my beer reviews when it's like my favourite Aussie breweries, I have like brewery sort of glassware for most of them. Probably just been a bit lazy with it of late because some of them are quite dirty. I always hand wash all my glasses. You don't want to put them in the dishwasher; it just fucks them. But yeah, this is a good beer. Very, very nice. Yes, as Angie says, hashtag a proper glassware. Yeah. I still will do it at some stage. I was going to do it. It was my idea to do a show us your glassware. And I was going to pick out, say, 5 favourite glasses, show them, talk about them, tag a few people, then they show us theirs and go from there. Everyone in the community eventually gets around to. I will do it at some stage. I just haven't got around to it yet. I thought that's a pretty cool concept. Yeah, for sure. It's funny with beer, like I don't know, the beer world and the wine world just seem to be getting closer and closer together. A lot of your fancy beer glasses now look like wine glasses. Let's pour some more, shall we? I love that can artwork. It's simple but effective. Reminds me of the Matrix, to be honest. A note that I just got then, I can just feel it sitting on the tongue. A little touch of a lime. Yeah, there's like some lemon and lime zest. Zingy lime. I love a lime. As mentioned in previous streams, I'm a lime boy. Ooh, hello. That sounds a little risque. Show us your show us your thongs. Lime boy. Show us your arseless chaps. That'd be a good one. Look at it though. Looks very nice. Even in my shit camera, that looks pretty good. Most of my I'm a typical single bloke. Most of my underwear's hanging on for dear life. You'll fucking go out and easily spend like $100 on beer, but yeah, it's like, oh, I'm not fucking spending $100 on underwear. Fuck that shit. And then like half of them have holes in them, and you're still wearing them to work. I just don't think they make jocks and socks like they used to. yes, we're adults now, and yes, we're bigger than what we were when we were kids and all that sort of shit. But I just think the quality of them's just not there like it used to be. I just get very, very tired of buying new underwear and new socks, and within like a week, they're already fucking damaged. It's ridiculous. Ride 'em, cowboy. I feel like as a guy, you do need underwear. Well, you definitely do when it comes to like when you're in like situations outside the house. If you're at home base and you're just chilling, no, you probably don't need it. But there is no way in hell I would go to work without wearing it. Yeah. See, like today, for example, tracksuit pants, commando. No, no dramas because I know I'm close to home base. When you're in a fucking work environment or whatever and you're moving around heaps and you need that support. My boys need a house, as Kramer says. my, my boys need a home. This beer is delicious. I really enjoy it. I could go another one after this. In saying that, though, it's only my second beer for the day. I might order the Colonel today, a little KFC. Giggling like a fucking schoolgirl. What strain are you? I'm so pumped for Sydney next week. Like, yeah, I don't know. It sort of hasn't hit me just yet, but it's going to be rad. I just want to get through this week at work, and I got the fucking real estate chick coming around again this week just to harass me. I honestly feel like I'm getting bullied by the real estate. We want to check over this again and this again. We need to check this. We need to make sure you're looking after the house properly. Fuck off. Just fuck off. There is nothing wrong with the house. You're just being cunts. You know I'm a good tenant and you're just picking on me. Leave me alone. The jerk store called. It's running out of you. Yes. What a fucking episode that is. Yeah. Well, I had sex with your mother. I need to go back and watch Seinfeld from start to finish again. These pretzels are making me thirsty. I love everyone's take on that, how they say it. Slightly different. Yeah, I'm the same, Keith. I could fucking quote that shit till the cows come home. Blueberry cookies. Cool. Nah. She's about fucking I don't know. It's not not really that sort of vibe at all. She's just a power hungry bitch. They know they've done wrong with certain things, so then they try and make you feel bad. So when you complain about stuff, it's like they've got something to go against you with. That's all it is, I reckon. They know they fucked up not giving me a heater when they should have. And I've been going all these months without heating and they won't give me any discount with price and that. So they're just trying to justify, oh, the house isn't in the greatest state because he doesn't wipe down the walls. And yeah, it's just they're just being fucking cunts. That's all it is. Yeah, even elbows getting in on it. One I was trying to remember the other day. You know when he goes, does he say Jerry or does he say Seinfeld? It's like, Jerry, you magnificent bastard. Or is it Seinfeld, you magnificent bastard? He's talking to himself. I just can't remember if he says his first name or his surname. Sorry, my dog was having a bad dream. I was trying to calm him down. You know when you know your dog's having a bad dream, they're sort of like it's almost like they're crying. So I was just like calming him down, going, "It's okay, buddy." I reckon most of the time when dogs are having bad dreams, it's about you. So if they hear your voice and you're going, "It's okay, mate, it's okay," then they're like, it snaps them out of it. Now he's silently sleeping. That Aussie band we've talked about, Albo, that do the covers. Two of my mates went and seen them recently and said they were really, really good. They said it's cool how, yeah, you've got your sort of core range of musicians and then the singers just swap and, yeah, they put on a really good show. Bust out a heap of different genres and everyone gets into it. Squirrels. Yeah, food. It would be food or I feel like Angus would dream about the beach. Cheers, Thomas. Good to see you, brother. I was listening to some random, they were sort of like a metalcore slash dance group from your country yesterday. And I was like, I can't remember what their name was, but I was like, these guys are pretty cool. I like their sound. Very unusual, but yeah. One thing that's cool with this beer, so I've got the hiccups and I keep burping, but it leaves like this beer's leaving like a pleasant sort of taste on my palate. It's definitely got that sort of. It's hard to explain. It's it's like a candy sherbety citrus, but it's also like slightly sort of like chalky. My throat is sore. I got like a very herbal like aroma then. It reminded me of like almost like potpourri. That is very strange. But yeah, definitely a good beer, this one. I am quite happy. I think as far as like it putting on a scale of decent IPAs in Australia at the moment, I would score this one fairly highly. But yeah, as I said, these guys have definitely got some hype to them. They're sort of like your up and coming brewery. The next big thing, sort of. Just very punchy, complex. Like you're getting sort of sweetness, but you're also getting like pith. Like finishes sort of slightly dry. Not too much bitterness, about what you'd expect with a hazy. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I can't think of the name of them. They're like this brewery, up and coming, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. I had a Sabro beer a few days ago, and it was heavy, very heavy on that sort of evergreen foresty flavour with the coconut. So yeah, that's what when it comes to that that note. Oh, my throat. God damn it. Yeah, when you get those characteristics from Sabro, it's definitely a very enjoyable hop. I like when you get a juicy hazy that has like a hop like Sabro or Talus, and they sort of bring the slight West Coast vibes to the juice bomb, still keeping it a juice bomb. It's a delight. One beer I've got in the fridge that I was nearly going to crack today, I still could. It's an American brown ale, and it's meant to be really hoppy. I thought, ooh, it could go all right. I have a sour beer by a Japanese brewery. That was another one I thought of. I've got a candy sour by Vault City out of Scotland. Um, I've still got the Mountain Culture Bottle Logic collabs. One of them's like a banoffee stout. That'll be massive. I'm thinking I might keep a can of that for Adam. I think he'd love that sort of shit. Yeah, bloody oath, Keith. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely more West Coast. Me and Craig have been just banging on about West Coast and how we're very, I don't know, like palate fatigued with hazies. And I mean, you still buy them because they're out there and they're in your face. Like, and you'll get one like this that's fucking unreal. And it's like, I can't be angry because it's good. But yeah, it's just the markets are so saturated with them. This one's just got all the fucking innovative techniques that are going on at the moment. Like your hop keef, your incognito, your hyper boost. Like it's just like everything's in it. Hyper boost is that liquid. It's almost like in a syringe sort of thing, and they like put it into the brew. Nah. Within Temptation, do they have a female singer? It definitely wasn't them though. Yeah. Nah, whoever this group was, it was almost like you would sort of describe it as like angry dance music, sort of like a fusion of like metalcore with like what's that type of sort of music that Skrillex does? It's like dance music, but it's very like like robotic almost. I can't think of what it's called, the style. You know what I mean, surely. Can't think of that. There's a particular name of Skrillex type music. It's sort of like that fusioned with like metalcore. So you're getting like the breakdowns and the big like like that sort of shit. But yeah, dubstep, like that sort of thing with metalcore. That's sort of what it was like. And from yeah, from your hood. I'm catching up with Adam in 2 weeks, brother. It's going to be cool. Next week, I'm going to be in Sydney. So yeah, I've got a weekend in Sydney. I'm going to like speaking of metalcore, I'm going to a Parkway Drive gig at the Opera House with an orchestra, and it's like a black tie event, so that's going to be sick as. Um, yeah, and I'm going to do like a heap of beer stuff while I'm there and some food stuff. And then I go to work for one day, I think. And then, yeah, my focus then shifts on Melbourne, where I'll be catching up with Adam and showing him around for a day or so. It's a shame we don't have more time, but yeah, we're going to get to go to a few breweries, so that'll be cool. Get to hang out with a fellow beer tuber. Grudge fuck music. That sounds very aggressive. I do not like your tone of voice. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I never see myself sort of going to that sort of thing. Yeah, for sure. Who have you met from the beer tube community in person? Yeah, it's going to be unreal, Albo. So yeah, Parkway Drive, obviously an Aussie metal band. They just seem to be getting bigger and bigger. They're doing a full-on world tour at the moment. Like they're about to go to the States and Europe and all that after they do this gig. So yeah, this is just like a special treat, sort of a once in a lifetime thing. And it was like, because it's in Sydney, I was like, I don't know if I can do it. And I was just like, fuck it. I'll put in for a ticket. Tickets were very rare, very hard to get because Sydney Opera House is obviously a small venue. Yeah, lo and behold, I fucking got a thing back to say I'd got a ticket. So I was like, well, I'm in now. So then I had to start thinking about taking time off work and flights to Sydney. And yeah, I've got it all organised except for I just haven't got accommodation sorted yet. So I'm sure there's plenty of options with accommodation. I'm just trying to work out the best option as far as, yeah, location and value for money, because I want to sort of stay near where the opera house is, but I also want to be close to like train lines so I can go do my beer adventures and that the day before and it not being too hard. Should be good. Very, very excited for it. Yeah, last time I went to Sydney, it was fucking unreal. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason I thought you'd like, I don't know, maybe met, I would have thought maybe Harry, Hugh, maybe Craig. Yeah. Oh, so you met James. Yeah. Yeah. See, I always thought he would be the first one I'd meet because he's just so like well traveled, and especially the fact now that he's in Southeast Asia, he's always banging on about coming to Australia and hanging out and stuff. And yeah, it's like I think most of the free time he's had, he's like sort of done a few holidays and that, but obviously dedicated a lot of it to going to Japan, see his little one, which is yeah, fair enough. It's good to see him when he's hanging out with the little fella. But yes, I might wrap it up there. I think this beer has been very enjoyable. Um, Goodland Brewing, as I said, one of those breweries that yeah got a fair bit of hype and still relatively new. I like the fact they have a crack at a heap of different styles, and yeah, they're very family oriented. You see them at festivals, and it's like they've got their own theme. They'll put on like a carnival stall or a like a circus sort of thing, or yeah, it's like they've always got this theme going on, and like everyone there seems like really happy and yeah, like good vibes. So yeah, this was called Gooey Hop Candy Hazy Double IPA at 9.2%. No wonder I feel a little woozy. Yeah, I'd score this pretty high. I'd say probably it'd be at least a 4.5 out of 5. Very, very good beer. Um, yeah, I love that sort of candy, sherbety citrus. It's also got like some nice stone fruit, good base. Like it sort of had like an underlying dankness. But yeah, very, very good. Like very punchy, very complex, good sort of like good body to it. It just like left that like awesome taste, like just sitting there. So yeah, very memorable. As I said, Milk Bar series, they got a heap of different styles as part of it. I still have a sour from these guys in the fridge. And I got a feeling it's a blue sour, like pours full on bright blue, like an aqua. So yeah, that'll be the sort of beer. It'd be good to have on a nice sunny day and take a nice photo. So yeah, I might pick out another beer in the fridge to do another review. I've just had the two beers today and they've went down really well, and there's plenty of good people around too, just to have a chat with. So don't be surprised. I may do another one. So yeah, thanks heaps for chiming in, guys. Always good to talk shit with people from all around the globe. Um, yeah. What else can I say? I'm going to organise something to eat anyway. I'm starving. So yeah, might see you again soon. Cheers.